Whoa, now what's happening with y'all out there? Check this out. Here we go again. Say, man, we 4 days into 2024, and they hitting us with distractions like bam, 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 bam. Hey, let me tell y'all something. 2023 was a tough year, man. But 2024 finna be destruction. It's a lot of things that's going on right now that's got people minds all over the place, like the Jeffrey Weinstein list or whatever. Man, who gives a fuck about that list? Who gives a fuck about who's on that list? That right there ain't gonna solve anything, because if it was a problem, trust me, it'd have been a problem. That's rich people shit. You feel me? What you need to be worried about is what's going on over there in that Red Sea. What's going on over there with, you know what I'm saying, Iran and United States. What's coming across your motherfucking border. And I ain't talking about the Hispanic people. I'm talking about the motherfucking terrorists that's coming over there through that big. The motherfuckers that's coming over here to cause destruction over here. Look at your boy Mark Zuckerberg building $1 billion bunker. He ain't doing that shit because he got money. He doing that shit because he see a threat and it's something bad finna get ready to happen, and he trying to save his ass. Y'all get on his platforms. Y'all making money so he can build that type of things. Y'all put all y'all information on his platform so he can eat off of that. But guess what? He ain't gonna tell you what he building that bunker for. He ain't gonna tell you when the time is near and he have to use that bunker. That's why he keeping it top secret. They ain't gonna, and guess what? They ain't gonna tell y'all about this new virus that done hit. Why the hospital's packed right now. The shit looking like 2020 right now. All that pneumonia, getting sick, people going down for the count just like that. They ain't talking about that type of shit because they got y'all talking about Cat Williams. They got y'all talking about a list. They got y'all talking about these rappers and these singers and these entertainers. Man, fuck them. Because at the end of the day, none of them ain't going to be able to save you when the bullshit hit. You feel me? Y'all better keep y'all head on the swivel, man, and your eyes on the sparrow, man. All the signs are around you. The warning is out there. It's up to you, you know what I'm saying? If you want to save yourself, man. I don't trust shit that's going on in this country right now, man. This motherfucker falling apart, and it's falling apart fast. Y'all better stop falling for the okadoke and get some skin on your head and start paying attention. Man, y'all stay up out there and get it out the mud.
All right, shalom, 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 shalom. Lahabakarium, shal yashala. Peace to the elect of Israel. Started with the 144,000 elect men, 12,000 from each tribe, which consists of you so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native American Indians, and you Israelite foreigners, Hebrew Israelites who are scattered among all other nations worldwide. Shalom to all of you. Before we get started with this lesson, let's face the east and let's give the much due all phrases, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QaDash Holy, NAWA, NAWA, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QaDash. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone, and much due respect to you, sincere Akim, that's laboring in the works. Shalom to you believers, to the Akim wa Aqua, which be you brothers, and few amount of sincere sisters who do subscribe to this truth. Abaratazah, this lesson is very edifying, Abaratazah, the lesson is edifying and very plain upon the tables. All right, I'm your brother Malkaya out here in Pasadena, Texas. So it's going to be a quick response to this lesson. Right, don't get too distracted by Satan devices. Let me get that right quick. Let me get back to this one. Don't get distracted. All right. Be occupied in prophecies. But let's get this right quick. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. All right. So the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Satan, in this instance, referring to the elites of this society. An example, the Illuminati's, right? The wicked elites. The wicked elites. Let's see the picture of the wicked elites. All right, the wicked elites. All right, so-called Caucasians, Edomites, they're very leaders, right? The wicked elites. All right, Amalek, the Amalekites, so the Jewish people. All right. All right. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked, right? The wicked elites. So at least Satan, right? The Illuminati's, the wicked elites, should get an advantage of us. Advantage of who? Right? The hopeful elect, the elect. Abaratzazawi of the elect. All right, the 144,000 elect men. All right, and then of course the great multitude of the believers, the other Israelite men, women, and children. That makes up the remnant, right? The 1/3. All right. For we are not ignorant of his devices, right? Lacking awareness or knowledge of. Trying to copy that instead. Let's see. I want to get the common dictionary. Let's see. Salakia. Let's see. Open a new tab. All right. You know what? Ignorant definition.
Ignorant.
All right, so the first one for the adjective, lacking knowledge or awareness in general. You get lacking knowledge, information, or awareness about a particular thing, right? And what's that particular thing? The agenda of the wicked elites trying to fulfill the NWO, throwing a lot of distractions in it, okay? All right? The signs of times that we in, very evil times, man. At least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, right? Let's see. An evil purpose, all right? Devices, you also get schemes, tricks, devices, right? Schemes, tricks. Another similar terms, wiles, right? Wiles, WILES, if I'm not mistaken, all right? And one of their many devices that they'll put out the whole S-Spin Island list out there, what these celebrities got going on, you know, bread and circuits, right? The championship of this team versus against this team. A lot of entertainment, right? Distracting people with entertainment, diverting their mind, divert the mente, if I'm not mistaken, that's how you pronounce it. Divert the mente, right? Distract the mind with fun, goodies, bread and circus, entertainment, fun. Okay? So let's go back here real quick. The book of Ecclesiasticus, also, the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 39, verse 1, in the Apocrypha KJV. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies. Okay, we are being occupied in events that's to come to pass, like the evil times, like Jacob's trouble, the MOTB, right? The micro C-hip, the hour of temptation, another lockdown, which is going to be very draconian, martial law being implemented, right? Warlike law, having these troops out here that's not even from America. You're right, you're foreign troops, Gurgle troops, okay? A lawless society, sedition among men, okay, the draft for World War III, and the day of the Lord, okay, which is of darkness and gloominess and not light, just paraphrasing, going to be occupied in future events, okay? So don't get distracted by the nonsense, the devices of Satan, the Illuminati, the Illuminati, the wicked elites, okay? Be occupied on prophecies, okay? Let's see. Be sober. Be vigilant. Oh, my bad. Vigilant. All right, so the book of 1 Peter, chapter 5, verse 8 in the KJV. Be sober. Be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, right, the wicked elites, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. Right? Even spiritual Satan is walking around as a roaring lion, walking about seeking whom he may devour. And he's putting that spirit on the wicked elites, to become more desperate, to try to throw brothers off the truth, to throw you off your watch post, to have you leave the faith, to have you go against our power. Okay? All right? This is a spiritual warfare we're in, a spiritual battlefield. Okay? Going against what? Principalities. All right? So we're definitely in a time where we need to be sober. Okay? Physically and spiritually. Right? You don't want to be an alcoholic drinking too damn much. Okay? To where, you're pretty much vulnerable to be attacked. And spiritually, right, to be sober, to be calm and collected in spirit. Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6, right? Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. We can apply the wisdom and knowledge of YAHAWASHI on our day-to-day walk. Your walk today. You did it in your walk yesterday. You did it in your walk 2 days ago. You did it in your walk when you first came in to the faith, right? You started growing, right? How much more now when 2024 already started off with a bang? The Spirit already came on to Elder Apostle Tahar decreeing 2024 being a hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, all right? And that Spirit trickled down to the brothers. We all can feel it through the Spirit. Our RAWCHAA says that this is that year. So we got to be sober, calm, collective in the Spirit. Okay, because as a warrior in the actual battlefield, if you're not sober, if you're not calm, collected in the Spirit, right, you won't be able to be circumspect. You won't be able to make logical decisions. Okay, you will be put to death or injured very badly, or you can cause one of your brothers, right, one of your soldiers, one of your brothers to get hurt, to get killed. Okay, if you're not sober, calm, and collected in the Spirit. All right. All right. When you're out there in your day-to-day walk, all right, be mindful of your surroundings, okay? All right, be calm when you're walking out there. Be calm, be collective. So you can be able to observe effectively. So you can be vigilant, right? To be vigilant, right? So you're able to watch. You're able to give strict attention to. You're able to be cautious, a lot more cautious. You can focus better in the battlefield, okay? To take heed leads through remission and indolence some destructive calamity suddenly overtake one, right? When they start say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them, right? As woman in travail, they're just paraphrasing, right? So you don't want to get caught slipping, I guess you could say. All right, you want to be watching. We're soldiers, all right? We're soldiers, and the soldier is focused on the mission, focused on understanding that he is in the midst of enemies, all right? Our enemies come looking like everybody today. Some of them look like us. Some of them look like your average So-called Negro, so-called Hispanic, so-called Native American Indian. Some of them like speckled birds. Some of them like Edomites, right? 2/3 Israelites, pretty much. Actual Edomites, actual heathens, all right? Men, women, children, young, old, all right? You gotta be sober and vigilant, okay? Vigilant. And vigilant, you also get, let's get some more like common dictionaries, because you get to be alert. Let's see. Keeping careful watch for possible danger or
Vigilant.
difficulties. Right? Remind you, 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1, just paraphrasing that in the last days shall be perilous times, dangerous times. So because of that, we have to be more vigilant. And in order to be effective at being vigilant as a watchman, right? Being able to keep careful watch for possible danger and difficulties, right? To be watchful, to be on the lookout, to give strict attention to be alert, on alert, ready for possible danger, right? You got to be sober, calm and collective in the mind, spirit, the body, right? Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability at times, man. Isaiah 33:6. All right, don't get distracted by the folly, the bullshit out here, man, by Satan devices. All right. There's another one that comes to mind. Walk circumspectly. Let's see. Yeah, so the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 15 and 16. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. We are in a time of war and hate, not love and peace. All right. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 8, if I'm not mistaken. A time to love, a time to hate, a time of war, a time of peace, is paraphrasing. We're in a time of war, a time of hate, a time where iniquity is going to continue to abound, to increase, right? Wickedness, sin upon sin to increase, which is going to cause the love of many to wax colder and colder and colder, creating more hate towards one another. A neighbor having no pity upon each other. All right? So the days are evil. It's going to get much more evil. So walk circumspectly, right? Circumspect is a similar term for vigilant. So be on your 360 watch, see what's around you. Give strict attention to. Do it in a calm and collective spirit. Be sober, so you can be able to understand what you're looking at, looking for possible dangers. There's anything different. Walking through the spirit, not the flesh. Listen to the spirit of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM HAQADASH. Like, okay, some doesn't feel right. Let me not walk over here. Let me walk this way instead. All right? Let me do this instead of that. Like, let me do this or that instead. Trying to be as safe as possible. Trying to be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Okay? All right? Don't get caught up with what the people in this world got going on, man. All right? Because there's a lot more going on than what these people think. There's evils constantly growing day in and day out, man. All right, so stay on your watch, Akim. That's you brothers who are blessed, ordained to be a watchman, a prophet. So everyone else, all the other flock of YAHAWASHI can pretty much be on point, up to date on what's going on. All right. So our Barak's out the lesson was edifying. Just try to keep it straight to the point, playing upon the tables. All right. It's only going to get worse out here. The days will get much more evil. Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 5, right, if I'm not mistaken, that an evil and only evil has come, right? Bad times, man. Bad times. All right. Matter of fact, let me get this real quick. Second Ezra 16. think 21, where it says that the victuals shall be so. Yeah. Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 21. And a lot of people are going to get caught slipping. They're going to get caught up in that snare suddenly. Because, because of victuals being so good cheap. Right, for an example, Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 21, the Apocrypha KJV. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth. Right, your victuals, right? Your daily bread, your foods, right? Your amenities, your provisions, right? You still got it good, right? Gas is still, it's, certain places, like, for example, here in Texas, the gas is fucking dirt bad cheap. Where I'm at, out here in Pasadena. Food, your victuals of food is still good cheap. The gas is still cheap. The cost of living is still cheap. Let's see, what else? Your bills, you still got it. You can still afford your bills. You can still keep a roof over your head. You can pay your phone bill, your car notes, your insurance, yada, 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 right? Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth. Sword. So right, think of destruction, right? Wars, right? Missiles being exchanged, ICBMs, right, back and forth. In World War III, right, when it really pops off. And even then shall evils grow, right, bad times upon earth. Sword, famine, right? Lack of victuals, food, resources, right? Which is going to lead to what? A hunger, the plague of famine, right? Starvation, hunger, and great confusion. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth. Sore, famine, and great confusion. So because there's a lot of Americans out here that still got it good. They still got it good financially. All right? They safe. Their delusional safe bubble hasn't been popped yet by YAHAWASHI, by his prophecies. Right? Even though there's many videos going on out there, many lessons, many videos, news reports, news articles, that it's not looking too good for America in 2024. But because he, she, them, they, you think that everything is peace and safety, there's plenty, you got it good, evil is growing. It's getting bad out here. It's getting worse and worse and worse and worse, to where one day it's going to reach your little bubble and it's going to pop that shit. And now you're going to experience Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 33, for an example, right? Behold, when all these things come to pass, lo, it will. Then shall they know a prophet has been among them. Just paraphrasing, right? The big as I told you so. Pop your bubble, right? The NLT version for that. When all these terrible things happen to them, then shall you know a prophet has been among them. Just paraphrasing, right? Evils are growing. So stay on your watch post, Akim. If you some sisters out there, be wise out there. All right, be careful out there. All right. Be sober, be vigilant. All right, be circumspect. All right, be careful out there. Barak is out there. Listen, was edifying. Hopefully you learned something. Let's close out by giving a much due all phrases, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH, and double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone. And much due respect to you, sincere Akim, that's laboring in the works. And shalom to you believers, to the Akim wa Aqua, which be you brothers and few amount of sincere sisters who do subscribe to this truth. Barak you is edified. All right. Kwam